I want it to be white.
Yeah, like,
Okay, and then
sorry.
the other one is the pepper sauce, which is,
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah,
I'm gonna need the floor, guys.
sorry, doing the movie.
Michelle, can I video you?
Sure.
Everyone's just long, simple strokes, like you said. For me, once I start touching the table, or the patient rather, I try to not let my hands back up off of them. It certainly is going to happen from time to time, but generally speaking, I just leave it on. And what I'm doing is the kind of massage I do, not for PT, so use that with, take it for what it's worth. But I'm just gonna, yeah.
So that all
I'm gonna
comes
slide
out.
the limb out to where it works for me, and then I'm just gonna start with long
okay,
strokes,
give it a try.
just lubricating the whole whatever area I want. Because like he said, they may not enjoy the feel of it, but if you just rub dry skin on dry skin,
Yeah.
that does not feel
It
exceptionally good. So there's no real right or wrong, but it's just long gliding strokes. And it doesn't have to be with the, and that would be what happens when you don't have enough oil there, or you have water and oil, and just a little bit.
What kind of pressure are you using?
It
Or is
depends.
that gonna matter?
It depends on the person and what they like. So I always ask, and it depends on what I'm going to do. If it's somebody who's, if they're having range of motion issues, and this stuff dries up really quickly. That's why I'm having to add more on. It's typically not like that. So it depends on what the issue is. If they're more just trying to relax them so that you can relax them so that you can stretch them out and get more motion done, then you may not go as deep. If it's somebody who if they have adhesions or you're trying to break something up or separate it out, sometimes I'll get really deep and I won't do it to her because it doesn't feel good, but you can get in right between the heads of the gastrocs and try to separate them. But effleurage itself is just going to be long, and that's how it feels if there's not lubrication. It's just going to be long strokes like this, essentially. More movement of the hands is going to be other strokes. So it's going to be a really calm, long strokes of the hands, and the fingers are pretty much just kind of adapting to whatever the surface of the skin is. No kneading or anything like that, just long, open strokes.
Do you have to adapt to the alignment of the muscle? Think about that one.
Typically, I do go along the line of pull, but it just it's different. So if you were doing it for a shoulder or a neck, typically I'm going to start with lubricating the whole back like that, and all of these would be considered effleurage strokes, and then I'm going to work on. I typically break the back up into a couple sections and work on specific places, but still effleurage here may be something like this, or like that. If you're working a more a smaller area, more localized area, it can be something like that.